YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Buddha, back in the building, or should I say back in the Tower of Trials for another last Cloudia video. I've debated on whether making this climb from 81 to 90 a live stream or a video, and honestly, I have been slacking so hard. This is probably the latest I have ever attempted to complete the Tower of Trials on a last minute notice. We did do floors 1 through 80, and then I wanted to save 81 through 90 for another time because I've heard that these last 10 floors are kind of their own tower in themselves in terms of difficulty and strategy. It's a lot different than the previous floors. So thought about doing it on stream, thought about doing it on camera, and with the way that timing worked out on this very last day that I could possibly record this, I figured why not just try and make it a video, hopefully get through it a little quicker. Not only because it's kind of the end of my day, but just because we don't have that much time. So we're here on floor 81. I have rearranged the team somewhat. We'll see how this goes. I saw that this is underwater and no healing. I know that it's on a much shorter timer, so we need to deal out some more damage, which is why I brought Merity. I could have brought some other option, but I wanted to see if I could make our girl, our big bonk hammer girl, shine in this tower showcase. So hopefully this video will kind of be the showcase of floors 81 through 90 for anyone who wanted to see, hasn't been able to clear or make it here yet. I was hoping to make this video. We'll see if it goes the way I'm hoping it does or not. So loading in, I don't know what types of enemies. I would have liked to tailor the Slayers. I imagine it's going to be a lot of going back and forth. So it seems fish and spirits are the enemies that we are facing. Let's go ahead and pop some glass records because we've got some time. We're fighting. We're facing a 3-minute timer right now. So the odds are stacked against us. I am not sure if we'll be able to deal nearly enough damage to handle this. Looks like we're already slowed. Could that be because we are underwater? I'm not sure. Actually, Homeboy seems to be dealing a really nice amount of damage with Baron here. I would have liked to bring our girl 2B, but she is not ready to take on this level of difficult content. Not sure how the other characters are doing. That is another reason I brought Merity, is because she is of the neutral element unless the enemies are weak to thunder, in which case her damage won't really be mitigated by any elemental resistances. So let's go ahead and pop another glass record because it seems like we're actually doing pretty good in terms of clearing out these mobs, but that took us 30 seconds. I didn't check to see how many waves. Is it 3? Did I read that correctly? How many waves? Yeah, we're facing 2 out of 3 waves. Let's see what we can do. We've got creatures, and I believe these are creatures as well. Yeah, everything here is creatures. So it looks like the typings are varying, so Slayers aren't going to help us too much unless we had like a Brute Slayer character going on, which we do not, sadly. But let's just keep seeing if we can use Baron to bully these enemies down. I think there's going to be quite a bit of headaches with what's it called? Oh yeah, glass record's not working. It's not healing because there's no healing in this in these maps. I'm kind of glad we're not getting like resisted too hard right now. Baron did actually die. And here's Merity actually looking pretty decent. As long as she's hitting above 10k in damage per hit, I'm not mad at it. But it seems that there's no, when it says no healing, that means like no Proud Force healing, no manual healing, no nothing, which is quite an issue for us. So let's keep on trying. Merity actually she's losing MP. Why is she losing MP? She probably has Celestial Mass, so I didn't take that into consideration. Glass record. I think we should be okay with this first floor. It doesn't seem like the DPS is something that we can't handle. Although it's the damage right now that's worrying me. The damage output that's being inflicted. Well, no, Proud Force is healing. So what's going on with Baron? Why did he die so easily? I'm not sure there. Let's see if we can get off Roland special. He is rocking the Sword of the Lost Souls. Well, any light resistances aren't going to help or aren't going to hurt our damage too much. We are going to be able to finish one of them off and deal a nice substantial amount of damage. Nothing too crazy. But that Whatever this lightning storm is rough right now, I must say. Oh yeah, we've got miracle fluid. How about we do a little bit of that action? Oh, this is not good at all, everyone. We are going to die. I'm going to pop the summon stone because it seems that we have been fainted. I forgot that that's part of the appeal for having Tyria in your party. Now, I did give Merity the green, the stone bird, which allows her to not flinch. Alright, we're barely surviving. Oh, no, we're about to die. We are totally about to die. This is very unfortunate. Alright, and there we go. We actually were not able to survive that round. So, this is exactly how I thought it was going to go. We're definitely going to forfeit so we can refresh our party, try again, because that ain't gonna fly around here. Alright, we're back in here for round 2. I did go ahead and put a bunch of fish slayers and special boosts on each of these characters. Hopefully I can keep Baron around a little longer this time. I don't know why his Proud Force heals were just not cutting it. Let's see if we can pop some Regal Masters. Everyone just seems super duper slow, which is annoying as heck. These spells casting is really screwing us here, but I mean, the damage is there. We just need to get through the onslaught of spells that these guys are launching. And then this targeting function glitch that's going on with widescreen really throws me off with who we're targeting exactly. We're going to get flinched unless I can burst them down with some of these, which it looks like we're actually dealing a very, very sizable amount of damage. Baron is almost at full health because we have them all grouped together. Just getting all of those Proud Force heals. Let's get another Regal Master going on. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, we're wiping the floor with these guys at this point. As soon as this spell decides to finish, we can take Merity and deal the killing blow. So there's floor 81 for y'all. We've got 8 more. So 82, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9 more floors, technically. I'm sorry. I think one of the problems with why I have slacked off doing this for so long is because the rewards are just not there for these stages and for these floors. I don't remember hearing any particular floor from these last 10 that's like particularly challenging. So I guess we'll find out. This is a lot of improv that we're doing right on the spot. Looks like we're going to be fighting soldiers, so I want to go ahead and swap out my slayers just to get these characters ready. Alright, we're switching up the arcs. I did give Baron Skyship in order to proc this unflinchable barrier, which should hopefully allow Roland some time to recover some health off of some Proud Force, because no healing, I think, is proving to be the biggest issue here. I remember talking to Tweaks, and he said he handled these floors easily with status ailment inflictors. I think he was using V, of course. Our best alternative to that would either be Nines or Logia, but neither of them I'm too confident with or have played around with enough to know how I'd want to bring them and tailor them to either keep stunning the enemies or keep them from being as much of a nuisance as they are. Maybe silencing is actually good in this case because, like we saw with that last stage, they were inflicting so many, or they were casting so many spells that it was dealing a lot of hit counts to our guys and making them faint, which is extremely annoying. So here's what we're going to do round 1. Oh, we're already fighting some peeps. We're going to pop this Skyship Lonvalian because we have 0 stocks. We're not in a great position with Roland, so I'm going to try and back up with him. I hope no one's following him too much. Although, did we just heal? Did we just get a heal from that? Or am I tripping? I'm just going to keep on popping these glass records, and I want to get a Photon Blaster, but it seems that Gen's out of MP already, which is not good. It's just not great for us. We did get a Photon Blaster, so let's see if I can cast this real quick, get some Proud Force heals. It's not a lot, man. It's not a lot. We are not healing a lot off of these Proud Force heals, which is really unfortunate. Hopefully we'll be able to take these guys out, but I don't know if Roland's going to be able to keep up, man. It's quite a shame. Roland is alive. Roland is alive. He must have been revived. Let's keep on targeting Bluebeard. That might be a mistake, but I want to see if we can just get him out of the picture. He's got a good amount of health, and Madine's actually launching her special on us, so this might hurt quite a bit. Yeah, it's not wonderful, but it's not looking like it's too big of an issue. All right, let's see if Super Particle Gun actually didn't do anything, which is unfortunate. But, nope, she is dead. She is dead. Oh. Hold on, game. Can you chill out? This is why I'm not live streaming. Because I'm in, like, rage quit mode. Oh, Steam, you're going to do me like that, huh? Alright, I don't know where we are. Baran is the only one alive. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. We are still homeboy, and I don't understand. I need to see if we can deal... I don't understand why Madine seems like she is so tanky right now. The lack of healing is what's really just destroying us right now. It's just destroying us. I'm going to try and do this, but it doesn't seem like we are looking too hot. The heal there is just laughable. I'm going to try and get a circle on this girl and then just start pumping out some Regal Masters, because the damage being dealt by Madine and how, yeah, she's tanking hits like a champion. Like a champion. This is not looking good, folks. It's not looking good. We're not dealing the DPS that we need to be. And we're not healing like we need to be. So all around, we're just in a very unfortunate situation. And here comes another special. So I think we are officially screwed. We did our best. But Madine proving to be a menace. Okay. So we tried playing nice, but we're taking in all the stops. And this is actually going to turn out to hopefully be a little Nines showcase to see why status ailments are so ridiculous. Although I've never abused them myself, I'm hoping this will introduce the opportunity for me to do so. You can see the timer is just ticking down because your boy is scrambling, trying to build out his team in order to take on this challenge, because we're only on the second floor, and it's taking us way longer than I would like it to. So we're going to need to figure this one out. Oh, I wish I gave myself a little more time. But Madine is who I just want to not do anything. I need her to just chill out. We're going to cast Adula Melt so we can lower all of their ailment resistances. Cast Glass Record. And then just start spamming. Oh, you're going to target. Oh, this is just as annoying as can be, huh? This is just as annoying as can be. Let's try and Giga Silence, just to see if we can get some stuff going on. The problem is Nines needs to be like in range to actually make stuff happen, and we're not getting a lot of status ailments off on these guys, I don't think. Although... yeah, we're literally, like, gonna die, bro. We're literally gonna die because Nines can do absolutely nothing to these two. We're gonna have Luxeus do what he does and just be an absolute menace. I don't know what Madine's trick is here. She does have blind on, which is nice. Finally, something that's okay. She does have silence, and she's poisoned. So Nines did a little bit. I wish he would stun this girl. But we're still, we still got a lot of work to do before we take this girl down. Because she is tanky, she's annoying, and I'm not a fan. I am not a fan at all. We don't have any, let's do your active skill, because why not? I didn't even pop Baran's active skill. Your boy here is slacking. The pressure is getting to me. We can do this right here in hopes to maybe try and get a Glass Record off. But all in all, it is just not looking good. It is just not looking good. Let's see if we can get a stun off, which would be amazing. It would be absolutely incredible. Doesn't look like we are going to, but, you know, your boy can dream. We can do extremely bad chemical. Tried it. Tried it. She's closer than she was last time. Okay, come on. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Look at this. Come on. Luxeus, you've got that weird random skill that, like, deals some damage just by being there. If that could proc, which it did, we could get the kill. Goodness gracious, Medine. What are you doing to me? Can we get out of this no healing? Can we get out of this no healing zone? That's proving to be quite annoying. So here we are. We did get a purple mega cluster, so we'll take it. Oh, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough. Luxeus to the rescue. Best DPS in the game. Confirmed. Check the global tier list. He's the only reason your boy Buddha's getting through these floors right here. Still the no healing aspect, which is just wonderful. Look at that. We're looking hot. We're looking so good right now. Let's just start the quest, see what happens here. I'm going to use Skyship's arc skill. Let me not forget to do that, just to give us some kind of barrier. Because, man. Let's do this. Let's do a little bit of this action going on. Although I could have saved that for the boss wave. That probably would have been nice. They seem to have some stuff going on. And he's immediately dead. The problem is my Proud Force heals are just laughable. We've got Big D swinging Luxeus, taking care of everything for us. So we're going to be relying on him. We're going to be relying on him, I imagine, for what's going on here. Let's go ahead and glass record up. Yeah, non-flinchable enemies, not fun. It'd be nice. It'd be so nice if Homeboy. Well, it looks like he is. It looks like he's putting some debuffs on him. Putting some debuffs on the enemies. I'm talking about Nines. The combo of Nines and Gen does interest me because you've got the massive debuffing capabilities plus status ailments added in there with Homeboy, with Nines that we just saw. So this will be pretty nice here. We can glass record. I can go immediately for God Impact and deal an absolute wrecking ball's worth of damage, which I'm not mad at. Let's give the team a nice fat physical damage buff. That sounds really good. And then if I can get some Regal Masters, hopefully that can give us some nice heals. Although we're getting like hit with these... I'm going to pop his Judgment of Crime just to delay the inevitable. I see a giant fireball coming down on us right here because of these Imperial Mages. And that's dealing a very significant amount of damage. Yeah, Luxeus here is the absolute carry right now. He's just disgusting. He's absolutely a menace. So it looks like Luxeus is going to be the reason we're able to clear these 10 floors without trying to sit down and strategize a little way for us to take care of these in a smart fashion. I mean, we're managing. I mean, what is that? We're at 84 right now, so not quite halfway through the floors, but let's go ahead and take this on. Again, we're fighting creatures, so Luxeus's abilities are going to come in clutch here. I think if we start off with another Lamvalion shield, we can hopefully keep Iran alive for a little bit. But this is rough, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. This is a struggle, and I feel like I'm using a cheat code with Luxeus. Oh, I think this is a 1 waiver, so we can go ahead, pop that. We can go ahead, pop this. I'm going to go ahead and activate Luxeus's Charisma. Goroth is coming after us, which really sucks because we're immediately dead. And we're just super slow, man. We're going to be just relying heavily on Luxeus right now because his damage is the only thing that's keeping up with how tough these enemies seem to be. And we're actually dying. We're actually dying. Which really sucks. We're probably going to get... Oh my goodness. I was going to say we're going to get fainted here, which is going to be a buzzkill. Yeah, we're dead. We're absolutely dead. We're absolutely dead. Okay, so that was a bust. We're going to have to take care of dying here. That's who we'll need to focus in order to clear this, and then just have Goroth as our main target. I don't have the patience for this right now. That's going to reflect very clearly in this video. But we got to get it done. I can't be the only one of endgame players to not clear up to 90 floors the first time it comes out. That would just be an embarrassment to the channel. So I think I had a bit of an epiphany. I don't believe Awaken is proccing because... I don't believe Awaken's proccing because there's no healing allowed, and Awaken counts as one of these heals that's restricted. Obviously, Proud Force is still activating, so I went ahead and took the 9 SC from the Awaken skill, and I put on Auto Matisse, which increases everyone's MND, which will then hopefully translate to bigger heals. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm hoping that's the case. Let's go ahead and start this quest and see if we can get some nice heals from Baron right off the bat. Here we go. We're going to proc Skyship Lomdaleon. We're going to activate this one for the extra physical damage. And then try and get to work. Let's get some glass records off. I want to try and target Dean. I'm going to go ahead and activate... Should I activate Yggdrasil? I guess I shouldn't yet. I feel like he's going to die. Yeah, see, that's so freaking annoying, man. I really need Dean to get silenced because those spells are an issue, man. Those spells are an issue. If I activate Black Hole, do they flinch? I believe they do. This is going to be a really weird solution right here, but I'm going for it. We're going for it. We're going after you, Dean. We're going after you, or Dine, or however you say it. I don't think that the magic spell is working, or maybe it is. Whoa! Hello, that was not bad right there, but what is dealing so much damage to us, son? I think Dime's dead. No, he's not. Goodness gracious, man. Let's see if we can make some magic happen with our boy Ruto for some damage mitigation. I don't think Nines was contributing much at all with those status ailments. He just couldn't get in range before he got completely decimated. So I don't quite have a build for him ready to make him look good, sadly. So here we are. We're going to try same thing we were doing. We're going to get that going on. We're going to try and get March of the Saints. Is that going to give us a nice heal? It better. Barely. It gave us absolutely nothing in terms of a nice heal. So, Luxeus, hello. How are we doing? I want to lock the target on Homeboy so that you can be the one that everyone goes after. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So, I need those crit heals from you, my guy. I need those crit heals from you, my guy. Why aren't you targeting Dine? That's my question. He's already dying. He's getting absolutely obliterated. Come on, baby. You can get to him. There's some decent heals. There's some decent heals. I like the damage I'm seeing. He's still launching some annoying attacks, but we've got some nice heals going on, so I'm not mad at it. As long as we can take him out. Beautiful. Lug, do your thing. This is what I like to see, okay? This is all right. We're doing okay. Goroth. Just being a menace, I see. We've got him down to about half health. This is the best we've done so far. So I think Ruto is doing his job with some damage mitigation. We'll absolutely take it. I feel like I am fighting Reaper again with just that barely making it through. He's got Shockwave. He's got Guard going on, which is quite annoying. I'm going to go ahead and activate Invincibility just because I can. What I'm hoping for, you know what I didn't even do? I didn't even like cast Grand Protection or anything. I put that on this guy, so maybe we can do a little bit of that. We got a Luxeus going off, doing his thing, which is great to see. Break through that guard, baby. Break through that guard and get us the victory. That's what we like to see. We're busting out all the stops with here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. We are making use of Ruto. Ruto's the only thing I changed in that equation. And we went and got ourselves a red mech cluster. So we're taking it. And we're giving the credit to Ruto. I could change out Zlorge and Merity since they are both already over-leveled. And I think I'm going to do just that. Alright. We're working our way through. We're working our way through, baby. Let's start this quiz. I'm going to have a lot of fun editing this one. Oh boy. Floor 85. Once we beat this, I can officially say we have crossed the halfway threshold. We've got the Kraken in front of us, interestingly enough. Let's go ahead and pop you. Let's go ahead and pop you. It seems like a one waiver. We are going to have to tank the move that we know is coming because of multiplayer. So let's go ahead and pop a Grand Protection as soon as we can. That would be great. Thank you very much. And just start getting to town on this guy. Oh boy. See, homeboy is already proven to be very annoying. Once we can get him... Oh my gosh. Moran is barely holding on. Moran is barely holding on. I don't know what is keeping him alive. I think this is his death right here. Death number one. Nope. Nope. Yep. There it is. We've got Luxeus. We're going to go ahead and pop Salmia because he's going to drop his big old move right there, I imagine. Coming very shortly. Yep. There's his health wall threshold. I'm waiting for that big move to come on. Come on. Oh, nope. No big tidal wave. So that's quite nice. All right, we somehow got a nice heal on Baron. I couldn't tell you how. I want to try and drop this magic tassel. Let's do March of the Saints just to get some health and MP back. Nice damage from Baron. I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing. Baron Lug for the win. For the W, baby. Just get wrecked. I need me some freaking squid for dinner. Serve up some calamari, because I'm hungry. Whew. So there's floor 85. Took care of business there. I'm loving the Baron and Luxeus combo. It would be great if we had 2B in the house right now. But honestly, I think Baron is extremely useful if he can survive, if he can be taking these hits because of that super armor. That's something 2B doesn't have. Whereas if you can keep her combos up, her DPS is something something to talk about, which I will do in her showcases. Baron, I think, is performing very well with that super armor. Floor 86, we are here. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and change Baron's Slayer just to match the appropriate typing. I actually don't think I have Insect Slayer taught to him. We'll just go ahead and give Baron another damage multiplier in no attribute attack, raise 1. And secondly, I think maybe pose a victory, although I just don't know if we're going to be fighting multi-enemy, multi-wave stages, because a lot of these new floors seem to be one-wave stages, which is not particularly great for that type of strategy. Just for the sake of speed, we'll go ahead and give him magic defense up too, because that will contribute to some Proud Force heals, so why not? We're actually starting this wave off with a fair amount of HP and MP on everyone. I think I'm immediately going to go for March of the Saints just to get more MP recovery on everybody. I like that idea a lot. So here we go. I actually couldn't switch the Slayer on Baron as we saw. So just going with some standard damage multiplication and letting Luxeus take care of business. We're actually fighting some stones, funny enough. We've got no Slayers. We are not ready for any Slayers in that area. Let's go ahead and boom, charisma that, and just get to work. Although we are getting immediately flinched, which is not good. Oh, goodness gracious. Wait, do we have heals back? Please, Lord, tell me we have heals back. I think we'll be able to deal enough damage with Luxeus. Alright, we got the S3 off because it persists and it's OP as can be. I'm going to activate March of the Saints just to see if Baron can survive this hit right here. But he's getting juggled, which is unfortunate. I could have put Stone Slayer on Baron, and he'd actually be taking care of work, but he's doing just fine right now. Baron's still just such a standout unit, being neutral DPS, having the... he can shred through enemy defenses. That's why he looked so good against the Stone boss, because of his ability to just rip through enemy defenses. I still love Baron, and he is showing how great he is in these new 10 floors of tower. All right, we've got these guys. Let's activate you. Let's activate... I was going to try and get a Black Nightshade off on time. Looks like that shield actually did prove pretty useful, but I believe we're going to have to deal with 3 of those mother effers. Sitting at about over 5,500,000 health we got from these guys. Let's just pop this because we can. Yeah, not dealing a lot of damage at all. But I can drop this so we can get extra damage on top of everyone right now, which will be great. They got guard going on, don't they? But, ooh, that's a beautiful amount of damage. Oh, that's just what I like to see. Oh, this is what I like to see, baby. Oh, people are dead. People are dying. Yeah, this is a mess. This is an absolute mess. Let's see if... are we dealing with HP locks and thresholds? I cannot tell. I don't think I have Cure All. I'm going to pop Salmia. We're getting wrecked right now. We are getting wrecked right now. I need your invincibility to go off so we can try and survive this. This is going to be a tough match. If we revive Lexaeus, does he really res with the status ailment? That would be absolutely ridiculous, bro. Please do your thing. Who's got the least amount of health? We need to try and get these guys down one at a time. Come on, baby, please! I'm dead. Wait, where did Ruto go? He disappeared off of the face of the earth? Did one of them... they ate him. They ate Ruto. Oh, we actually won. Oh, so if you target the main boss... if you target the main boss, you don't have to deal with the mobs. I was under the impression everyone needed to die. But there we just got some proof that floor 86 can be done as long as you take care of the main worm. Whew, we're working our way. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I was so worried that I was going to get too frustrated. We still got 87, 89, 87, 88, 89, 90. We still got 4 floors to complete. But we are on the downhill slope. So here we go. We're beast. We're fighting some beasts. I do have some slayers on Baron ready for some beasts. So we can make that happen. We can make that happen. And then, of course, we know Lug is OP and comes with literally 75% of all the slayers built into him, which is what makes him so good and what's carrying us through this entire last 10 floors of tower. All right, let's see what we're working with here. I do want to get some of this going on and probably some immediate right there. Oh, that's a great heal. I like that heal a lot. Let's do a glass record just because I see it's available. Okay, these mice, I see, unflinchable, kind of tanky, but we're dealing with them. Beautiful, beautiful performance, everyone. Okay, okay. Let's keep on going. I didn't register how many waves we're dealing with, so let's see right now. What floor 87 is bringing to the table. 5 waves. Dealing with some insects. Not too crazy, nothing too crazy. We're able to catch some of them there, although these enemies being non-flinchable is quite annoying because they can walk right out of like Baron's S3 right here, but if they just kind of chill out in the center, like good little spiders. Oh, there's some thunder outside. There's some thunder outside. Look at that beautiful meteor shower going on outside of the tower. But yeah, these guys aren't proving to be too big of an issue, and they're taken care of. Although this is only 2 out of 5, so let's see what the last 3 waves bring here. Alright, Baron Super Armor coming in clutch, and look at that. We've got a lot of frames lagging on us right now. Ooh, homie. Are you okay, Ruto? What's killing you right now? Jeez Louise. Am I stunned? I've got to be. I've got to be. That's the only explanation right now. Alright, this is actually proving to be a problem. Alright, now your turn to be stunned, Luxeus. Or fainted, I should say. But it looks like everyone's alive, which is good. Tried to get some MP back there. I think we were successful. But yeah, fainting is the real issue here. We may have to bring Tyria back just to get those AoE heals. Looks like we're fighting some Dragoons. And Ruto's health just went down randomly. Is that intended right there? Let's activate invincibility so that we can just hopefully laugh in their faces while they try to hurt him. Oh, and it gives him a heal. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I'm going for lose. Why not? Just to use it. What is that? 80-something hits. 88 hits into a judgment. Look at this. It's an entire Last Cloudia movie right now. Beautiful. 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 This is what we like to see. Pure domination. You guys are doing great. You guys are doing great. Yep. You guys are just doing fantastic. We will take it. We will take this right here. Although, Ruto, what's going on with you, homie? You're supposed to be the guarding king. But he's got the least amount of health out of everyone. But maybe that's a good thing. Oh, goodness. These are not creatures. Or, yeah, they're considered beasts and dragons. Gotcha. Okay. What do we got? What do we got in our arsenal? We don't have a lot. We do have a glass record going on. So I think we just do that and start trying to spam. We just start spamming some Luxeus Big D damage. I'm going to go ahead and drop Salmia. Just because I see Homeboy taking a lot of damage right here. Oh, he's dead. I think we got out of the no healing zone a while ago. So we're looking pretty good. I want to try and target these ogres because I have Beast Slayer on these guys. Although they have a lot of health, don't they? They have a lot of health. Or do we have to fight? Do we have to kill these dragons before we can kill those things? That might be a gimmick that's going on here. Let's activate another one of Lude's OP specials. Amazing. Amazing performance by our boy. The overpowered one. Oh, I've got this available as well to me. So we're going to go ahead and take advantage of that. I think I'm going to proc this guy's special just to get that heal off. And anchor rating would be really cool right now. Would be really cool right now, Rico. Draw some attention off of Baron, even though he's going to get hit by those. He's going to get hit by those AoEs. But we got a nice amount of health back, which is great. And he's immediately dead. Beautiful. These guys are not taking any damage. Well, that guy is. And so is this one. So we're going to keep on targeting you. Whoa! That's a thing. Let's keep on targeting this guy. I cannot tell. Okay, we are dealing damage to him. He's the main guy over here. Yeah, let's keep on targeting this guy. He's now in break, so we should be able to make quick work of him. Beautiful. So we got one of them down, and only these two left to go. We're taking them down just very slowly. Very, very slowly. Beautiful. That's what we like to see. Now they're fainted. It's not looking good for y'all. Sorry, not sorry. Uh-oh, I feel like something's about to happen. Whew! Whew! You can't handle that burst damage, y'all. I don't know what they did. They just broke the game. And you guys wonder why I immediately think, okay, how does this new character sound compared to Lug? It's just stupid, man. It's just ridiculous what this guy can do. Oh, that was, what, floor 87? So we still got 3 floors to go, y'all. We still got 3 floors to go. 88, 89, and 90. So we're fighting soldiers again. Let's go ahead and make the adjustments. Because I am not getting caught sleeping. I am not getting caught slacking. Alright, baby, here we go. Heat wave, that's what's going on. Heat wave, flaming hot. That's why there's these weird, like, decreases in health and MP. I think they're randomly shooting down because of those 2 effects. Oh, okay, you might be wondering why I'm in a different shirt. We are in the same day. This is the same night. Just about, I don't even know how many hours have elapsed now, but boy had to step out, run some errands, so I paused the game. We are continuing recording. I don't really remember where the battle left off, what we're fighting against, so I just know this is our team. I know Luxeus was kicking ass, and Baran was kicking some butt, so hopefully they'll just keep doing their thing and carry us all the way to floor 90. So we're basically starting fresh here. I don't know what's going on. I don't think I've popped like anything, so we're going to go with that Skyship shield and then continue from there. So boom, magic, Skyship Lanvalion. Let's pop some glass records from again as soon as he can. Whoa, someone's getting God healed. Oh, that's right, because we did put God heal on Ruto, so that's going to help out with the healing. Now the question is, who do we go after first? I'm thinking Logia. I know Zykes is going to be quite annoying, but I don't know. Logia seems like the one to go after since he has the potential of spamming status ailments on us, which I'm not a fan of dealing with. So we're just going to go straight after Logia right here. Pop some blast records so we can get those. Oh, we're just going to miss. We're just going to miss some attacks. That's fine. Logia's going down pretty nice. I don't want to get too close to him because, as we saw, someone like Ruto right there is blinded right now. Baran is getting bullied by Zykes, so thank you for that, bro. Thank you for that so much. Really appreciate it. We're just going to keep taking down Logia, who is popping his ultimate. He's going after Ruto, though, so I don't mind that. That is absolutely okay. Go after the tank. Hopefully Ruto's allure right there did the trick. So if we can catch Logia with this S3 from Lug, I think that will do the trick there. So Jelly Queen we can take over. We can take care of later, but here we go. I just wasted my God Impact. That's wonderful. We are getting absolutely decimated. We're getting interrupted. It is so annoying, and now we're in this predicament. So that's fun. We're blinded, which is not great. If I can get just enough, I think we were able to close the kill on our boy Logia. So now it's just Zykes. Let's take care of this Jelly Queen, because Zykes is going to be jumping all around the screen, being absolutely annoying. We love to see those S3s from Lou get popping off. So we're kind of cruising. I'm not feeling too bad about this. Zykes is going to be a pest. Keep going after Baran. I don't know what you have against him, bro. I don't know what you have against him. Get rid of the Jelly Queen so we can take care of these stuns, which are quite annoying. Paralyzed Rainfall, that's not going to look good. That's not going to look good. Everyone is stunned. Every single one of my characters is stunned. Let's go ahead and launch this off because it's literally the only thing we can do in this predicament that we're in. What else do we got? March of the Saints, we already used it. We already used it? No, March of the Saints is available. It is available. So why not? Why not? We're going to hit March of the Saints, gain a little bit of HP back. Or a lot, or more than I was expecting. And then we're going to hit Salmia. Just so while we get bullied by these enemies, hopefully we'll have enough tankiness to deal with it. Right, it's not looking too bad. Who is going to be the first one out of the stun? Luxeus, actually. So, fine with that. Perfectly fine with that. Let's keep targeting the Jelly Queen. Lock that target. And I think, of course you are. Of course you are, Zykes. You have unlimited special stock, from what I can see. Great to see, great to see. Let's go ahead and get this final S3 if you can stop. Oh, I'm fainted. So that's wonderful. We're going to get those God Heals in. Ruto's going to time stop God Heal, so we're just here chilling. I may just cut until things get interesting again. We are out of the feint. We got the S3 off, so that's going to completion. I don't care what happens here. So we have ourselves a pretty nice team going on. The Jelly Queen just won't stop spamming spells. But luckily, I'm pretty sure that S2 took care of her. So you can attack Ruto all day. He's there to take your hits, and now we can fully focus on Zykes. Although his jumping all over the map is quite annoying. It does not work well for us here. Let's see if we can get this S3 to land. That would be pretty devastating. We do have a 3-minute timer, but even with Zykes jumping around like an idiot and doing his special this much, I'm fairly confident we're going to take care of this guy. We should be ending this guy very shortly. Very shortly. Boom, Baron. There you go. Zykes was trying to bully Baron since the start of that battle. But he got the last laugh, so I'm not mad at that at all. That's floor 88. 2 more floors, y'all. 2 more floors, and I get to edit this long, nice video. But I'm not mad at it. I'm happy that we are getting this done. I could be eating my own words, depending on how the last 2 floors go, but if this gives us a good representation of what these floors are and the challenges that you're going to need to overcome, if you haven't seen it already, I'm not mad at this video at all, even if it's taken us a minute. We're starting off pretty good. We're starting off pretty good. Let's go ahead and send it. Not the best, but we can start off with like a glass record. Ooh, soldiers and stuff, huh? All right, let's see what you got. Let's see what you got for us. Let's do a glass record real quick and just hit you. And just hit you with some S1s. Let's see. We're going to save all of this probably for the last stages, for the last waves. I might pop March of the Saints just to get Ruto some MP, but I don't think so. I don't think we need it because we got glass records on deck. We got glass records on deck. I'm not mad at it. I'm worried that these enemies are going to start using some spells, which would suck. Let me get behind them. This might be a nice little attack right there. That S3, man. That S3 is just a work of art. We've got so many glass records, which I am totally fine with. Get that second S3 popping, and these guys are we're about to make quick work with these guys. So, Baron, you're sitting over here with all this skill stock. I might as well take over you while Luke recharges a little bit. It's just so hard not to play as Luxeus when you have him on your team. Because you could see the power. It's not even funny. Oh, it's just 2 out of 2. 2 out of 2 waves. We're taking on Roland. My guy. Had to bench you. Because you just weren't doing the job. But I still got mad respect. He's still such a fun unit. We'll go ahead. Pop these so we can get the benefits. Oh, we've got another enemy. We've got some other enemies. It's Alice and Lily. Oh boy. Actually, I'm going after Lily first because I'm not trying to get hit with magic. Roland looks like he goes down pretty easily. See, now if there are any like physically immune enemies, we're gonna have some issues. But yeah, see, like that galaxy, that's not me. That's not me. That's all Lily right here. Luckily, it looks like we're taking her down to a with a fairly quick pace. Let's refocus you, Luke, on our girl. Oh yeah. And then Luke just comes in with the smack you in the face damage. Let's just finish off. Let's just take out Roland, why not? Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. That damage, I'm fine with that damage, unless they come in with some kind of skill. Oh, Alice ultimate, y'all. I'm not mad at it. I think Ruto is mitigating that damage so good. that I'm a fan. I'm a fan. I did want to pop something right before he gets this off, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, maybe Salmia, just to mitigate the damage further. I don't think we gotta worry too much about it. Yeah, so let's wait out this magic attack. We could even cast a magic castle, just cuz, just to do it. Oh, Roland is dead. Now it's just Aidis. We got a lot of people. We got a lot of people fainted. I think our entire team is fainted right now. That's Alice and those crazy hit counts that she has. So who's gonna be the first? Oh, Baron is the first one out of the trance. I'm feeling just okay damage. What's going on right now? What are is that her missile barrage? Okay, let's work a little bit. Let's get a little extra damage going on. And then, yeah, just drop you, girl. Let's just drop you. You got nice hit counts. I got respect for you. You still carry me through those physically immune floors. So I love me my OG Alice. But I need to bully you a little bit. It's your S1. You got unlimited S1s. She has unlimited S1s, everyone. So don't be surprised when she's just busting that S1. But we gotta take you out, my girl. We gotta take you out. You're a threat when you're on the other side. And I just couldn't let you stay up. I love the background animation for these last 10 floors. There's that green mega cluster, and I imagine this final floor, 90, is where we yield that rainbow mega cluster. We are just coming through guns blazing, everybody. I'm happy Ruto. I feel like Ruto is actually providing some ample support and defensive support for our team. No arc skills, everyone. That's what floor 90 is bringing to the table. We are fighting a god. I believe is it Luke Zeus? So we will go ahead and put God Slayer on everybody right now. And I think we are ready to take on this final floor. We'll see if it's as an annoying fight as the DB Ray fight is in floor 80. But I'm ready for it. I'm pretty positive I remember this being Luke Zeus that we're taking on here. Is it a multi-wave? That's the question. No, we're going straight into that boss phase. Oh, it's the Grog Baron. Oh, it's the quadrant. Is that how you say that? Does that make any sense? It's the 4 Lords of Ruin. That's even cooler, man. That's even cooler. I'm not mad at that. Not mad at that at all. Let's see what we can do against these fools. So, start off with that glass record. Baron actually has less SC. So, we'll just go with that Guilty Eclipse. Who do we want to take out first? I didn't even consider that. In terms of annoyances, Rabala is the magic caster. So, I think she's who I want to go for. Keep on glass record spamming. Get that Raider Cannon in there. Hopefully we can just DPS these guys to the ground, which it looks like we are doing. Thematically, I love this fight, but it just seems like they can't quite keep up. Is this going to be the easiest fight out of all 90 floors? You got to be kidding me. No, Luxeus is next. Luxeus is next. That's not the end. That is not how we're closing out floor 90. That is how we're closing out floor 90. Where was the challenge there? Where was the challenge there? We did that in 20 seconds. Well, we got a Rainbow Mega Cluster. We got 50 extra Phantom Metals. But there we go, everybody. We got it on film. Literally hours before the update takes this first newest version of Tower away. We got the rank up to 36. Approaching that 40. That proud number 40. I think once I hit that rank 40, I'll consider myself a pro. Or I'll let you guys decide. I'm just getting a little cocky just because of how easy we took down that floor. Thank you for congratulating me. Free challenge function open. What does that mean? Oh, because the rest of the event we can just move across all the floors if we want to. Love how the reward is just nothing great, but there we go. We solidified it. We got to floor 90, got it on camera. And now there's a nice visual of what these newest 10 floors look like for you guys. For those who aren't quite endgame, or haven't taken on this challenge, there you go. There it is. We bullied it. We ended up taking out the big guns, like Zeus, and bullying the crap out of it. Like I said, I'm happy that Ruto looked like he got some time to shine and it wasn't just the SM Tyria support show. So happy with that showcase. And we did it. We took it off for the first time. Didn't get too funky with it, just brought in the power and got the job done. So I'm happy with that showcase. Hope you enjoyed the video. And I'm interested to hear your thoughts. Have you tried taking this on? Do you have the power to do these newest floors? And what's your experience been like? Keep on working hard, because eventually, if you're a new to mid-game player, you will be able to take these on. It's just patience and time, grinding and investing in your characters in order to make them the powerhouses that they can be. That's all I got for you this time, guys. If you enjoyed the video, do your boy a solid. Like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you know exactly when I post videos in case of an emergency. You won't be out of the loop. And like we always say, work hard, play harder. See you in the next video.